a bunch of little opportunities that was handed to me through just like working hard for other brands and getting other brand names out there, and just understanding like through experience, you know what I mean, what mistakes I shouldn't make, and you know what I'm saying, which roads to cross, which retailers paying their bills, who's gonna ship on, who's gonna pay on time, you know, who want consignment, you know, like the ins and outs of who's actually generating the income for new brands, you know what I mean. I just realized which retailers to go with, so I got on board with the real guys, man. And you know, now it's just keeping the business afloat and just trying to stay fresh and getting more product, energy, and making it happen, you know.
Yeah.
And I noticed you said you were gonna do some stuff with like Damn Pigeon, like at the venue.
Well, yeah, no, those my peoples. Damn Pigeon, me and Brittany real cool, and they whole camp, Fuel, Ivan, all those cats. We just more or less, I guess, because we're in that same industry, we cross a lot of the same paths. There's no like nothing but just affiliation. You know what I mean? No like association or like collaboration or anything like that. We just like know each other, you know. I've been at it for a while, so you know, I helped them out, and then they got like the new little clever looks and ideas, and they like give me some little insight. So we just kind of like forge an alliance just to help each other, like mentor each other. That's it. You know what I mean? Nothing like more than that. Just like associates and friends. Yeah. But beyond that, you know, it's all about just trying to build a movement, man, and make it happen, man. It's just like it's mad stuff to do, man. You know what I mean?
Mad stuff to do.
You got some shoes coming along, like
yeah, absolutely, man. I got kicks coming, man. And my kicks, everybody kicks, it take forever. You gotta get molds, you gotta get bottoms, you gotta get samples, you gotta get first runs, this take years. It's not like something you can just happen overnight. Like, you know, Nike, they organically got everything. Yeah. You know what I mean? They can make it happen in a day. But you know, with me, absolutely, shoes is my background. That's my science behind everything. My color palettes that I choose for the clothes that I make, and you know what I mean. And you know, basically, shoes is like that's the formula. That's my roots. You know what I mean? So I'm not gonna steer away from that, of course. When I'm making shoes, though, y'all know I made it though for sure.
Like that.
Yeah, game over after that.
G.O.
What
That's right.
inspires you?
What inspires me? No, man, but it's like now. I mean, history inspires me. Yeah. You know what I mean? Knowing where I came from, and absolutely where I want to be at inspires me. My goals inspire me, but I think more or less the history of what it took, not just for me personally, but for everybody to get to where we at right now, presently. You know, I use my past as my inspiration.
Yeah. How long have you been in the industry?
I've been in the industry, I guess what you would call the industry is, man, I've been in the industry since I was 15, yo. I was working at Foot Locker with a work permit. I'm 15 in the stock room. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
going to school in the Valley, but working at the Carson Mall.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Living in Compton. You
Wow.
know what I mean? I just moved from South Central after the riots. You know what I mean? So, and then we moved to Compton, and I got a gig. And so from there, I took it to different levels. Like I started off in the stock room at Foot Locker at 15 with a work permit. And then I worked myself to FUBU by the time I was like 16 and a half, going into 17. You know what I mean? Just really looking at, like, it was a bigger picture than just selling some Jordans. Like, I knew it was another side of retail, which was wholesale. Yeah. You know what I mean? And just like, you know, obviously God blessed me to know the right people, but that's what happened.
Any other styles you know that's gonna be coming up, like those styles, like there's a lot of stuff that be saturated already.
Like, well, I mean, some of the obvious things, which is like, I guess now to have a clothing line, now it's not just a printed T-shirt and a cap and a beanie, which is what everybody call it. And now you gotta have, I guess, a pair of drop crotch sweats and maybe like an extended tee, and then you got a brand now. I don't know. It's so many different trends, but clothes are so diverse, and there's so many different accessories and intangibles when they come to clothes that I can't really say, you know, what's what, what's hot, what's next, what's not, because it's just, man, look at all this shit, yo. You know what I mean? It's like asking an artist, it's really like asking an artist what color, what's his favorite color. You know what I mean? It's kind of hard to say like what's fresh, what's next. But I guess drop crotch fucking pants and extended tees, that makes you fresh, I guess.
Or the cut and sew.
Yeah, cut and sew is really, I guess that's the trend, which is a good